And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
What the hell is this? Is that the best wake music you could come up with, Eric? Oh, Lord. Feels like it's the intro to Eric's favorite TV show, All My Children. Oh, wow. What are we talking about? That paw on the middle? Mr. Montague. Oh, well. I like how they asked Shohei Ohtani at the end of the game in the interview on Fox. So what do you think? You're going to play Aaron Judge and Juan Soto. There's that name. Let's sign him and get it over with, Eric. Just do it tonight.
Johnny. I know you're a Dodger fan, Johnny. Yeah, man. Come on, Mets. Now, everything rides on the New York Yankees. I don't like the look of it either. I don't like the look of it, guys. This is gonna be a tough one, guys. 2024 is gonna be a tough one. Hey, welcome everyone who is in the chat. Appreciate you guys showing up here on a Sunday evening as the Dodgers beat the Mets 502 to 30 something. Whatever. I don't even give a shit about the score. It's over. It is now going to be the New York Yankees versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. I'm guessing game one is going to be in the next few days. I guess game one's going to be in LA, right? They had the better record, if I'm not mistaken. So they get home field advantage. So you got the first two in LA, and then it goes over to New York for the next three. Yeah, the pitching didn't show up, Benji. It didn't show up. One thing I did not know that John Schmaltz was talking about. I didn't realize that this is the most that Sean Manaea has ever pitched in a season. 80 pitches more than a season that he has pitched the most. So probably feeling a little bit of fatigue. That happens, unfortunately, at the wrong time. Here it goes. Shohei should be suspended. If the Dodgers win the World Series, he could put a fat old asterisk on it. Here it comes already. So
why is this going to be the most cringy World Series in baseball history? The 11th time in 40 years that these two best teams meet in the World Series era.
I think I know what it has to do with it.
It's not a fluke.
It's this. That's what it's all about, man. The teams that spent the most. You know, that's kind of what it is.
Well, right.
It's kind of alluding to what Carter was talking about, how
so.
he doesn't like teams who get anywhere when they use their wealth.
Yeah, he says
because it's rigged.
It's not fair.
Oh, no, it's about money. That's what it is. Ultimately, that's what it comes down to. I know where it's all going. What's up, Johnny? Exactly.
Eric,
I know what it's.
Eric. Of course it is. Why are we not in the playoffs year after year after year? Because we don't spend any.
That's true. Well, that's part of it. That's part of it. Part of it, yes.
That's most of it.
Not all of it.
If you don't get the best players unless you spend the best money, man.
And they did. We spent, I say we. The Giants did spend over $200 million in this last offseason. But what did it get them? The problem is it's who they spent the money on.
The teams that spent the most money and got the best players are meeting in the World Series.
That's the difference. If you're getting the best players with said money, then you're doing something. But if you're throwing out money just to throw out money,
well, you know, the old Tom Murphys of the world, they don't get you to the World Series.
That's what I'm talking about. The Tom Murphys, the Jorge Solers, the Mitch Hanigers.
Mitch who?
Exactly. Jung Hoo Lee. I went in there. Oh, man. Wow.
We didn't overpay for Jung Hoo, but we're not going down that road tonight.
No, I'm not going to even talk about it.
Oh, well.
But there you have it, guys. It's going to be Dodgers versus Yankees for the World Series. I'm telling you.
Who predicted it?
Oh, come on, man. That's not hard to
predict.
It. Come on. About 50% of baseball fans predicted it was going to be Dodgers.
Nobody in our chat did. Come on now.
Well, you know what it was? It wasn't that they predicted it. They just didn't want them to win. That's the difference. That's the difference. I even said that.
I saw some Arizona Diamondbacks in there for God's sake.
Yeah, I know. I've also said the Dodgers will probably win, the Yankees will probably win, but I'm rooting for the teams against them. That's just what you do. I don't want to see them go to the World Series. I want to see some other teams get in there. But it is what it is.
No GM announcement till after the World Series.
You know what? There may be something during that break, maybe. But I'm
not predicting that, Eric.
But
you're going out on a limb thinking that. There'll be nothing. No crickets on that.
The only team in the playoff run before the World Series that had that chance was the damn Padres, and they freaking blew it. They had a 2-1 lead, man, and they couldn't even freaking get it done. Couldn't get it done.
Otherwise, how was your day, Eric? How was your day? Good.
Yeah, man. It was nice. Beautiful day today. No wind.
No sleep today, man.
No sleep till Brooklyn?
No. Well, I went to the record show this morning. I slept off and on, could not fall asleep.
Oh, that's right. You said you're going today. Did you get anything signed?
Guess what I got today?
Oh, here we go. Okay, hold on, guys. We're going to just take a small diversion here, just real quick. What's up, Audie?
Only because this will put a smile on some people's faces. So guess what I found today? I walk up to, it's almost the end of the show. I said, you wouldn't happen to have blank. As a matter of fact, I do.
You had the mother hips.
No.
No. The flaming lips.
The flaming lips. There was one flaming mint condition album, and I got the flaming lips. How about that?
Lips. No mother hips, but the flaming lips. Got it.
Look how much it costs, too.
I can't. It's two. Does that say 55?
65.
65.
The flaming lips. And
but
the
no
mother hips.
hips?
What was it? The mother hips? What was it?
Mother hips. Nothing with the mother hips?
Never heard of them. And this is what I do for a living. I never heard of them. The mother lips. Right after the show, I'm going to go to my Spotify and figure out what they play. The mother.
Okay, cool.
The mother hips.
Oh,
no,
gosh,
I've never heard of the mother hips.
Okay, let's talk about it now, guys. We broke down the lineup a little bit last night with the Dodgers and Yankees. Who has the advantage? Let's be honest, guys. Let's look. All I'm asking, let's have some honesty in here, guys. I know who I'm rooting for. I'm coming out and I'm rooting for the Yankees, 100% rooting for the Yankees. But we got to talk about who has the stronger team overall, everything. Hitting, defense, pitching. Who has it, guys? Which team has the advantage going into the World Series?
Let me go through my notes here, Eric. Is this one? No, it's the wrong one. Oh, here it is.
Yes, 100%. Of course, dude. 100. You knew that was coming, dude. You think I'm going to root for the Dodgers?
And
I ain't rooting for no damn Dodgers. No way. No way. See, you know, I do not root for the Dodgers. I don't. I can't. It's impossible, man. Just like Benji. Benji could never root for the San Francisco Giants. It's impossible. Even the San Francisco Giants got in the World Series.
Oh, can't cheer for the Giants. Oh, you throw a curveball.
Johnny Owen would never root for the Giants. because they're the fans of Dodgers. That's good. I understand that. There's nothing wrong with that. I cannot. Never. Absolutely. Benji, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right on. I'm going to, if you say Bob Wheeler's involved, then I got to go check it out. Man, he's aged.
Oh. No love for Freddie Freeman. Freddie's status is he's still a douchebag.
Ooh, don't like that.
That's tough. Tough. I deep dived the Tommy Edman trade. What a stupid trade, guys.
Well, they don't go signing guys from Arizona and waive them a week later. That's the problem, too. He was a great addition, wasn't he?
Here we go. You got a little history on the Mother Hips. They were signed by American Records in 1991, played on the Horde Tour. Bob Weir has played with them, Neil Young. They just put out another album, American Rock Band.
I couldn't find them at the record. And this record show, dude, it was the biggest in Western Canada. This had everything. But there they were. The Flaming Lips. I don't know why I predicted last night the Flaming Lips would be there. So there you go.
There you go. Hey, Senior's giving you some props. Says good call on Tommy Edman. He is a stud.
And I got 9 Rick Springfield albums today. So I'm all
nine times.
Yeah.
9 times. Oh.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yep.
So
yep. Anyways,
let's go back. My God, to Thee tonight. That was the song of choice. The Mets.
It's going to be played again a little bit later. So who again, guys? Who has the advantage, man? I hate to say it, but I think the Dodgers have the advantage. I think the Dodgers that lineup does not freaking quit. It doesn't. It doesn't quit. You got the Dodgers lineup is they can have the shittiest pitching, but their fucking bats, excuse my language, are just incredible, dude. Incredible. You
face it, Eric. The GM built it. They're a dynamo. Their
lineup is a dynamo. Their pitching is not isn't the best. I wouldn't say that their pitching is
Yankees, listen, the Yankees.
Neither's the Yankees. Neither are the Yankees.
Is an evenly matched.
This is what I'm talking about. This is
what
I'm talking about. I think this has absolutely zero to do with pitching. This World Series has nothing to do with pitching at all. It's all about the line. That's why I said all it's going to be is it's going to be a home run derby. That's all it's going to be. The scores are going to be double. I wouldn't be surprised if every damn freaking game is double digits.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. Sure, dude. Give me a moment
here. Rodon and Cole over Yama and Flaherty. I just no. I think they're even. I think you're stretching. I think they're even. Nobody's got the advantage in the pitching.
No one's got advantage in pitching. No.
Not in this series.
Not at all. Not in this series. No way. No way. I'm telling you, it's going to be double digits. It will be double digits damn near every game. It's going to be a damn slugfest.
And 100%. I think the pressure's now on the Yankees because once you take Judge and Soto, and even Stanton, somebody mentioned Abraham mentioned Stanton too. Judge, Soto, and Stanton. You take those guys out of the lineup, matching them up. Jeez, where are you getting the big at-bats in that Yankee lineup, man?
Well, in the Yankee, Gleyber Torres has had a decent series, if I'm not mistaken, right? We were looking at their numbers yesterday.
Yeah. I just don't think they match up head-to-head, man.
I think the Dodgers are better in the lineup. I agree. But
does that World Series?
But does that mean?
You know what, Eric? At the end of the day, why are we even guys? I know you're poo-pooing on the Dodgers. Some of you in there might be just pretending, and you think, "Oh, the Dodgers will win." But who cares? The Giants aren't there, Eric. So I really
get it. That makes sense. That makes sense, man.
I'm not 100%. Coming in here going, well, Dodgers got to lose because they're in the same division, or they're not even our rival. Face it, not even our rivals anymore.
Right. Exactly.
Padres and the Dodgers have a rivalry. Why? Because they are two better teams. We're rivaling with Colorado's of the world.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Here's a question, guys. Here we go.
Right on, Christian. Who cares?
Here we go. This is going to be
I'm going to watch it. It's going to be fun. You getting your notes?
How about this?
Eric, what do you got? Eric's got an assistant. You're getting notes handed to you?
Turning on the fan.
Is that what you're doing? All right. Well, is a warm up there?
No, it's not bad. It's just when you get into this room and you got the lights on and the computer monitor blowing on my face here, it gets a little warm.
Okay. Just worried about you.
How about this? This is all what ifs, guys, hypotheticals. If the Yankees lose, right, and you have a chance to sign Soto, do you like that path better, or would you rather the Yankees beat the Dodgers and Soto stays a Yankee?
What are you talking about? Oh, I know. Oh, I get it now.
See what I'm saying? Would you rather the Yankees beat the Dodgers and he stays a Yankee, or the Yankees lose to the Dodgers, but you have a chance to sign Soto? What would you rather have?
Maybe he wins with the Yankees and then steps out the next day and says, I've accomplished what I needed to.
That's too easy. I got to make it hard, man. I got to make it hard. I'm not going to make it easy. I got to make it hard. So your choices are Yankees beat the Dodgers, but he stays a Yankee, Soto.
Okay.
Or you want the Yankees to lose so you could sign Soto. It's not a guarantee. Not saying
if they lose, maybe then he says, I've got unfinished business, and he signs.
That's
if he wins, he says,
I've
won the ring of both leagues.
What I'm saying.
And then he says, I'm just going for the money now.
Look, this is a pure hypothetical. I'm not even putting any realism into this.
It's hypothetical. Dodgers going to win.
Yeah, I know. No one thinks Soto is coming to San Francisco. 100%.
Except Greg and you and me.
There's nobody who thinks Soto is coming to
San Francisco. Greg was
nobody.
See, Greg has done in the last 4 or 5 days has done a complete 180.
Matter of fact, he did a show on why Soto is not coming to San Francisco.
Oh, did he?
He did. I haven't watched it yet. I gotta go watch it, but he sent me a little clip of it.
You notice you and I weren't invited to that one. He said, steer clear. He didn't want a debate. The great debate would have been on.
I'm gonna still say until he signs wherever he signs. I'm going to Mario says Yankees in 6. I hope so, Mario, dude. I hope so, Mario. I'm hoping, dude. What's up, Justin? I'm hoping. And that wasn't me. That was Glenn. Glenn thinks it's Dodgers in 6. I'm hoping, man. But I'm worried about that damn lineup. That lineup of the Dodgers. It's
by
tough,
the way,
man.
Didn't the series go 4 games to 1? It was 4-1
for Yankees Guardians. Yes.
What did this series go? Dodgers
4-2.
4-2. That's how much ball we're watching, man. I can't keep track. I just know who wins at the end of the series. Eldridge will be MLB ready if the Giants want to put him in there, man.
We don't know. We don't know. I'm hoping.
Walker a 1-year deal. Why?
I want him to be. We just don't know.
I want him to be.
I want him to be so bad. I want Eldridge to be the guy, but I don't know until he proves it. I'm not going to say it. Again, we've seen it too many times with the San Francisco Giants where we hype up a damn prospect and it just doesn't work out. It just doesn't.
Sharks are 0-6, by the way. Yeah.
Yeesh.
4-2. Got a couple of points.
I got a call from a buddy in New York. The whole city is mourning. I'm guessing with the Mets loss.
Well, I don't know, Fosse. I don't know. The whole city's in mourning. They got a team go to the World Series.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what part of New York.
Flushing.
Glad
I don't live there.
LA is going to the World Series. Just put so much pressure on Posey and Justin. How come I never thought about that? What is up, Brent? Good to see you, dude. LA going to the World Series just put so much pressure on Posey and the ownership.
I don't think so,
I
Eric.
think it does. I think it does.
You think so?
Yes.
To quote a famous line, if you play like the Dodgers in here, you'll lose to the Dodgers out there. Just worry about
No,
turning
I
the
understand,
franchise around.
but
Don't worry about any other team.
trust
Just
me,
worry.
because
Take
what
care
it
of your
is
business.
the pressure. Okay, let's break this down. What is the
Again,
pressure?
we're not the rivals anymore.
We are. We're still rivals. But the problem is, here's the problem. Glenn, is the organization, talking about the Giants, has driven this team into the damn ground with Farhan. That's the problem.
Absolutely.
It's still a rival.
Absolutely.
There's still a rivalry, but is it a strong rivalry? Is it a competitive rivalry? No, it's not right now. It's not competitive. And I think what Justin is trying to say, when you're talking about pressure, we're talking about fan base pressure being put on Posey and ownership. The fans who support the team through thick and thin are looking south and saying, okay, yeah, the Dodgers have they've been there. You know, they've been winning a lot the last decade, but now they're in the damn World Series, right? And there's a possibility them to win the whole damn thing.
I agree with you, but only to a degree. Fossey says Giants are light years
100%.
Yes.
Fossey.
So
yes,
Eric,
they are. Yes,
Eric,
they are.
I don't think you can even mutter the words Giants and Dodgers in the same debate.
As far as a competition, no, not at all.
Hell of a lot of work.
Look, when I talk about rivalry,
can't change it overnight.
I'm talking about the history between the two clubs. Both of them were rivals in New York. When they both came out west, there were rivals out here out west. That's what I'm talking about. Now, as far as we are today, no, there's no damn rivalry. There isn't. And if you think about it, when the Giants were winning the World Series, were the Dodgers really playing anything good? Not so much, right? Dodgers are kind of shitty when the Giants were winning World Series. So was that a rivalry at that time? No. I mean, when I'm talking about competitive rivalry, no, it wasn't.
Right on, Eddie. If you feel pressure over this, I think it's some BS. You should feel pressure regardless. You feel pressure because you want to be better, not because you need your rival to wake you up. Yep.
You know what, Eddie? 100%. That's something I've been saying for freaking ever. You got to go out there and you got to put out the best team every single year. You just don't rest on your laurels.
About lethal. I'm Todd. That's the level of ball we play.
No, okay. When I'm thinking of rivalry, it's more than just where are you competitive? It's where you are as far as your history as a team. They hate each other, right? When they play each other, they hate each other. Boston and New York hate each other. St. Louis and the Cubs hate each other. It's a huge rivalry. Have any of them been doing anything lately? Not so much, but there's still a rivalry there. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, it's like, is it a rivalry between the Dodgers and the Rockies? No. Now, there is a rivalry between the Padres and the Dodgers. There's no doubt about it. There's definitely a rivalry there. One that's just come around over the last few years. Again, that is a competitive rivalry rather than just a historic type of rivalry. If that
Greg
makes
brings up an interesting point, but I don't even agree with what he's trying to spell out there. You got as much chance of getting the crap beaten out of you. You're wearing a Padres jersey there. Be honest,
dude. Greg, you could wear a Betts jersey and still get your ass kicked in freaking Chavez Ravine.
Yeah,
it's blue on blue over there, dude. It's
the...
blue on blue in LA. There's no doubt about it.
They're throwing swings at their own fans. It was crazy.
Yes, Brenton, that's what I was talking about. It's more of a competitive rivalry, not the historic. If you know what I mean. If I'm trying to convey it in a way to where it's making sense. Giants and Dodgers will always have a rivalry. Yes, it has been competitive wise, but it's just the whole geographical thing. And just the history, man. They've been slugging at each other since freaking baseball's been incepted. That's what I'm talking about as far as rivalry is concerned. Blake China looks like a soulless vampire. He does. Exactly. And Ibrahim, it even existed when they was back in New York as well. And it just moved over here out west. I made a nice little video about that, as a matter of fact.
It was nice. That's true. Eric's got to agree with that one. He said they got no pitching. So no pitching, and they're in the World Series.
Neither team has any pitching, and they're in the World Series.
I think that tells you how weak the American League was, man. The Yankees getting in there. They weren't challenged enough.
I mean, Guardians were kind of in it most of the time. It was never a blowout.
Yeah, they got lucky, Eric. That could have been a sweep.
Think so?
Noel, who nobody knows, came up to the plate and knocked a home run.
But all the games are fairly close, if I remember. I don't think there was really a blowout in any of those games, unlike the Mets and the Dodgers. It seems like every game was a blowout, one way or another.
Oh, what was there? I was trying to hit something else. This one. Kopech looks like an 80s weed dealer.
He didn't look that good today either.
With the pitching staff.
He looked bad.
Oh,
I was like, oh, boy, it's a good thing they're doing a bullpen game because
my grandfather looks like my grandfather.
That guy looked bad. And I was
Eric
like,
and
okay,
I looked at his, wasn't he like 32 or something? The guy looks like he's 60.
Oh, no. You're thinking of Tim Hill.
Yeah, he looks like an old man. He looks like grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ron Guidry's back. That's what he looks like.
Ron Guidry.
He was good. 11
he was a
times,
smooth
though,
lefty.
Eric. Over a quarter of the games. 11 times in 40 years. This is the World Series we've spoken of.
That's something, huh?
That is. But again, two teams know how to put winners on the. Why? Because they spend the money. They spend the money and they have winning teams. That's all it's about. And
it's true. It's true. It's they spend the money.
How do they do it? They pay the players, Eric.
And if you think about
Carter
it,
says, "Oh, it's not fair." Well, guess what, Eric? That's how you win baseball, man. You go out and you get the best players. You build your team with the best players.
Go out there and you get the best players.
Do re mi. We're heading to the World Series.
Here's the thing.
Got to do.
Look. Yes, part of it is spending money, but there's a whole bunch of other ways. It's about. I've said this a million times. It's about free agency. It's about drafting and developing, and it's about trades. That's what it's about. If you could do all that, you're good to go.
How are they going to keep Shohei Ohtani off base, man?
It's a good. How are they going to keep Soto off the bases? How are they going to keep Stanton off the bases? Let's see what Judge does in the world. This is the first time Judge has ever been to a World Series. Oh, what's he going to do?
It's an unfair game.
What's an unfair game, dude? What is that, Carter? What does that mean? Unfair game. Oh, dear God. Are we going to have to do this again?
No. If
we're going to have to go down this way.
28 minutes in, I'm out of here already. I'll
Seriously.
leave you to it. This is your department, man, not mine.
Come on. It's an unfair game. It's not an Oh, he's quoting Moneyball. Gotcha.
Yeah, well, we're not.
I hear what you're saying
here either.
Gotcha. I hear what you're saying, Carter.
John Fisher does not
I smell
own
your
the San
stuff.
Francisco Giants.
Might as well walk them all. Yeah, you got to be careful because other guys in the lineup will knock them in. That's the problem, man. Oh,
Three
it's going to
cheers,
be interesting.
Carter. Yep. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Carter's the man.
Carter comes in. I'm unfollowing. Not lethal. He's heard enough. He's heard enough of Carter. Oh, man.
Right on, LD. Woo!
That's what I'm talking about, LD.
Yep.
That's
Eric
what I'm talking about.
Eric has them unbolting the Coke bottle out there in left field as we speak.
Juan Soto Park.
Oh, boy.
No,
you know what, D-Shot? I don't even have it in me tonight.
Okay, let's go this right. Who has the better pitching? Yankees? Oh, you know what? Shit. Let me look at that up. Hold on.
Dodgers.
Hold on.
Dodgers.
You think so?
I think so.
I don't think so. Hold on. Let me see this.
Soto Rock. There you go. What'd you think of Kodai Senga, Eric? Not looking good, eh?
He looks like shit. All right, here we go. Oh, here we go. Let's
Are
see
we
what
trading?
we got.
Are we trading Matos for Senga in the offseason?
Ooh, what do we got here? Where the hell?
Remember, I said it.
I don't want that. Okay, here we go.
Oh, God.
Here we go.
Why are we resorting to re-sign Yaz and Wade talk?
Who the hell's talking about that?
Justin Kerwin.
Oh,
Re-sign
he's being
Yaz.
no, dude. He's being sarcastic, dude.
Oh, I hope so.
Come on.
Yamamoto overrated? Don't think so.
Well, let's see what we got here. Ooh, okay. Okay.
Oh, Fossey, we've said that over and over and over. And we're going to continue to say you're going to be sick of hearing that. Give him a blank check. How much would you like to earn next year?
Here we go.
We want you, and
Here
we're
we go.
willing to pay you.
Let's look at the pitching. Yesterday we looked at the lineup between the Dodgers and the Yankees. Let's look at the pitching, guys.
Giants got to show commitment for Soto.
Who do you guys want to see first? Do you want to see Dodgers? RJ pitching. Why, Eric? You know the Giants have the best. Oh dear, RJ. Was that some of the biggest bunch of bullshit you've ever heard in your life? I hear what you're
Bueller sucks. Yamamoto sucks. Everybody freaking sucks, but they're in the goddamn World Series, Eric.
Yamamoto sucks. A 5.11 ERA for the postseason. Okay, here we go.
11 Ks.
Jack Flaherty, 15 innings pitched with a 7 ERA. 8 strikeouts, 7 walks. Gave up 3 home runs. Gave up 15 hits in 15 innings. You know what that's called? Horse shit. Yamamoto, 5 ERA. 12 innings pitched. 11 hits given up.
I'm going to let you have your fun, and I'm going to respond.
About horseshit. Walker Bueller, a 6 ERA with 9 innings pitched, 10 hits. He's given up more hits than he's pitched innings. Okay. Brent Honeywell, 4.7 ERA, 7.7 2/3 innings with 8 hits. Blake Trinan, pretty damn good. Hasn't given up no earned runs. 7 strikeouts, only 2 walks, 6 innings pitched, gave up 5 hits. He's given up a few hits, but he hasn't allowed any earned runs. Evan Phillips, pretty good. 5 2/3. Only gave up 2 hits. Phillips has been pretty damn good. 6 strikeouts to 1 walk. So there we go. Ryan Brazier, 4.7 ERA. 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, 5 2/3 innings pitched. 5 hits. 3 earned runs. Gave up a couple of dingers. Elgardo, a 7 ERA. 5 innings pitched. Gave up 8 hits, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks. There's your K per 9. There, that's the good stuff. Michael Kopech. That didn't update it today because he gave up 1 earned run. He's only pitched 4 1/3, only given up 1 hit. That changed because I think he gave up 1 today, right? So I think he might be at 2, somewhere on there. Anthony Banda, the lefty, the only lefty, not too bad. 5 strikeouts, 1 walk, 4 1/3, allowed 3 hits. Daniel Hudson, I think he's hurt, isn't he? Ben Kasparius pitched 3 innings. He actually did well today. Landon Knack, not too good, a 15 ERA. Not too good. Alex Vesia is hurt. Michael Grove, I don't think he's even on there. There it is. The team has a 4.3 ERA. 88 innings pitched, 78 hits given up. What is that? Given up 12 home runs, 42 earned runs, 33 walks to 71 strikeouts. So there you go. Those are the numbers for the starting, or not starting, but the pitching for everybody. That's the pitching. Again, for the Dodgers. Here we go. New York Yankees.
Take a look at the Yankees now, Eric.
Here we go.
A little rebuttal coming.
Okay, here we go. Garrett Cole, 3.3 ERA. Not bad. 16 innings pitched. Give up a lot of hits. But he's also struck out quite a bit. And his walks are a little bit egregious. 6 walks. His K per 9, 6.6 isn't great, but his earned runs, he's not allowing those runs to come across, which is good. Carlos Rodon, 4.4, 22 strikeouts, only 1 walk, but he's given up quite a bit of hits. Again, more hits than he has innings pitched. But he's kind of limiting the amount of runs that are coming across. Luke Weaver, 2.61, has been pretty damn good. 12 strikeouts, 1 walk. 10 and 1/3 innings pitched, only 6 hits. Not bad. Only 3 earned runs out of those 10 innings. Not bad. Clark Schmidt, 3.86. 9 innings pitched, give him 9 hits. 3-6 with his walks and strikeouts. Clay Holmes, 3.52. 7 2/3. 6 strikeouts, 3 walks. Tommy Canley, no earned runs, and he's tossed 7 innings. 6 strikeouts to 6 walks. You don't like to see that. But he hasn't allowed any runs. Tim Hill, Grandpa. Pretty damn good. 1.5, only 5 2/3, give up 6 hits, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. Doesn't strike out a lot, but he doesn't, he gets a lot of weak contact, similar to Tyler Rogers. Luis Hill, 4.5, not good. But he's only tossed 4 innings. He really hasn't done much as far as starting pitching is concerned. 3 hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Jake Cousins, he's at 6.75. You know what's crazy? He's got this huge ERA, but look how many strikeouts he's got. He had 6 strikeouts, and I think it was in 1 game that he came in. As a matter of fact, yesterday. 3 walks, 2 2/3. Mark Leiter Jr., he just came up because of the injury to, I think, what was it, Hamilton? He's got a 386. Hasn't done a whole lot of work. Again, Hamilton, won't see it. Tim Meza, he's kind of like your garbage time pitcher. But look at that. They only have a 3.2 ERA in the postseason. It's pretty damn good. Yeah, go for it.
All right, Eric. Simply put, look at the competition both teams have faced to get there.
Okay. Fair enough.
When the Dodgers were playing the San Diego Padres and their bats, the Yankees were playing the Guardians.
True.
Big difference in who you faced, man.
Yeah, Yankees had to face, first they had to face Kansas City.
And now,
then they had to play the Guardians.
Now the Yankees, with that great pitching, have to face the Dodger lineup.
Good point.
Watch those numbers balloon, my friend.
Could. No, you could be onto something. There's no doubt about it. This Dodger lineup, again, I said this from the get-go. This is a different lineup, man. It's not going to be easy. It really isn't, to be honest with you. Even though the Yankees have had some pretty good pitching in the postseason, the Dodgers is a lineup they have not faced before. The Mets are such a flawed team. Cleveland is way better than the Mets. I don't care what anyone says. The Royals are a crisp team too. Yeah, the Royals actually had a decent team. They had a lineup that wouldn't quit either. Some guys that you really didn't expect to show up. They had a decent lineup. Guardians were a little bit weird. Mets, again, they were streaky as well. They just had a lot of magic. That's what happened. I don't trust the Yankees pin against LA. I telling you, Abraham. It's not gonna be pretty. For either side. And it's not going to get easier. It's not going to get easier for the Dodgers. I think the toughest lineup that the Dodgers have had to face so far has been the Padres. And now you're going to have to face the Yankees. And that's not going to be easy. When you have Gleyber Torres, Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, after that, it gets a little bit But it's not going to be easy. Christian. So you guys, let me hear what you guys have to say out there in the chat. How are you guys feeling about this? I think both pitching staffs are going to get torched.
Yeah.
Yes, Padres choked 100%, man. Padres freaking choked, and that pisses me off. They were hitting so well. They were in a groove, man. They were playing such good ball. And then all of a sudden, it just dried up. I don't know what happened.
This series, Eric, could come down to which team's bottom third plays better.
It could be.
Equivalent pitching, big bats at the top.
Oh, it's gonna be a slugfest. It's gonna be a home run derby, man.
6 games,
100%. It's gonna be a home run derby.
How many games so far this season have the Dodgers put double digits on the board, Eric? It's gonna be creeping up there. 5-6 games.
I'm not sure. I don't think double digits. I don't think it's been that many. Has it been? I thought it was maybe 2, maybe 3 at the most. Yep, RJ says going to be a slugfest. A lot of late inning heroics. That will make it fun. Yankees in 7. I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping the Yankees. I don't care if it's Yankees in 4, 5, 6, or 7. I hope it's the Yankees. But it's not going to be. I'm not oblivious to the fact that it's not going to be easy. Not at all. Bronx boys for life. Yankees in 4, boss. Okay, I could live with that. I tell you what, Bronx boys, let's make a deal here. I will give the Yankees all the energy that I can. But you got to give up Juan Soto, man. Sorry, man. Juan Soto has to walk, dude. He has to walk, dude. If you get your ring, hey, you got your ring, but we get Juan Soto in return. Even Steven, right? Hey, we're saving you $600 million, man. Right? Yes, Johnny. Right. Yes, Johnny, they messed up when they started C's. Yeah, see, Bronx. I will give the Yankees all my energy. I'm rooting for them, man. I am. Look, I'm a diehard Giants fan. I will never, ever in my life root for the Dodgers. So by that fact, I am the biggest Yankee fan you've ever seen in your life. Oh, man.
So you're right, Eric. 10, they won 10-5, 10-2. They also put 8 runs on the board, 9 runs on the board, 7 runs on the board. Look at those numbers.
I know. It's going to be like that in the World Series.
Yikes.
We won. Oh, there you go. Us Yankee fans, we want all the smoke.
I guess we got to get Tommy D on this week, do we?
You have to, dude. Hey, Bronx, talk to me. Since you're a Yankees fan, you feel like you guys got the pitching to match up against the damn the Dodgers? Because there's one thing, Bronx, and I'm pretty sure you're a pretty good baseball fan. You always hear it's about the pitching, it's about timely hitting, and it's about the defense, right? You got a point there, Bronx. You got a point. I can't disregard, but the problem is, can the Yankees pitching stave off the lineup of the Dodgers? Because that lineup is tough, man. It's a tough lineup. It's not going to be easy. I think the Yankees are 100% going to put up runs. No doubt about it. They are putting up runs. But do the Yankees have enough to limit the damage against the Dodgers? Because that's what concerns me.
There you go.
Johnny. Yeah, Bronx, if you come here looking for temporary Yankees fans, you came to the right place. 100%. That is correct. You, sir, are correct. But yes, Yankees lineup is better. Okay. Both of them are good. And you guys had some great hitting from some guys that weren't in 1 through 4 either. Gleyber Torres, he actually had a pretty good season, or a pretty good series, I should say, against the Guardians. He looked pretty damn good. Birdie at first base, he's been doing. But you know who's really coming around? Holy crap, Anthony Rizzo, dude. That guy was a hitting machine into CS, a hitting machine. So even though he's playing with broke fingers, but the guy, he gets wood on the ball, man. And a lot of times it's finding grass. That's going to be huge. Torres
So
is
Dodgers
massively
at home.
underrated.
Dodgers have home field. You looking forward,
Yes.
guys, as much as I am, to a break? We don't play till Friday and Saturday over in Los Angeles. I can use the break. I really can.
Just a bit though. Friday. That's like 5 days, man.
Friday, no game time has been announced. I expect it'll be early evening game.
time.
And then
Yeah.
Saturday, that will also be an evening game. They'll go with evening games now that we're down to the final for TV ratings.
Wells has been catching well. Listen to that. Wells has been catching well for the Yankees. He has.
All right. No,
He's had a good series. He's been
good.
He's framing. He's doing a lot of great framing.
Benji, I might go to the World Series. Woo!
Oh, damn. Look at Benji, man. High roller Benji, man.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, we could talk about this a little bit. Other than Soto, who else will make noise? Adames will make noise. Snell will make noise.
The usual
Corbin Burns will make
we've talked
noise.
about the last month. Yeah.
Anthony Santander will make a little bit of noise. Look, I'm just talking about noise. Are they like going to be huge? No, but they're going to make some noise. Anthony Volpe. Yankees had the best road record in win. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. Alonso. Yes, Johnny, thank you. I think Alonso stays with the Mets, no? Don't you think he sticks with the Mets? It's hard to see him going somewhere else, but you never know. Benji's pockets are not empty. Benji, the high roller, man.
That's true.
It's good, man. It's gonna be a fun World Series if you like a lot of runs being scored. If you're wanting a World Series where you're going to see some epic pitching matchups, you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it.
Not going to be tight baseball.
No, it's not. I mean, it might be tight, like 6-5.
That being said, watch the first game, 2-1 in the 8th inning.
Oh, I know, right? Oh,
Always
I could see it too.
Murphy's Law, they call it.
Let's take a guess. Who do you think pitches game 1? Oh, Garrett Cole for the Yankees. And it's going to be Yamamoto, right?
Yeah, Yamamoto.
Game 2, Carlos Rodon, probably against Jack Flaherty.
Yep.
Game 3,
The Yankees
Walker
are...
Buehler probably for the
Buehler will
Dodgers.
go, but against who?
Luis Hill?
Ooh.
Who else would they have? I don't see them throwing Clark Schmidt, right? Oh, I don't think Flaherty's going game 1. I think Yamamoto's going game 1.
Oh, no. Yamamoto's your big gun there. He's your ace, man.
I think Yamamoto. You didn't pay him $325 million to go game 2. He's going game 1.
We'll pay all that money. You just sit on the bench and watch. Watch for snakes.
I bet, Bronx. Yeah, I bet. Can't blame you, man. When your team is in the World Series, dude, everything is right in the world. Everything feels great.
Fossey gives up if the polar bear comes to San Francisco.
I do not want him to come to San Francisco. No. If you're going to spend the money, go get Soto. None of this plain sick and fiddle stuff. No more of this. You don't get Judge. You go to freaking Carlos Correa. Salute the Giant. Hey, it's been a tough few years, Bronx, especially when you have a guy like Farhan Zaidi who is running the show. You want to talk about the antithesis to freaking baseball? Jeez.
Eddie says, who do you think the 4.5-day break affects more, Dodgers or Yankees? And I would have to say it affects the New York Yankees because it's an equal amount of time. They both need a break, but then the Yankees have to go on the road to start. Advantage Dodgers. As minimal as it may be, but there's your advantage. Starting
but the break itself, that's just home field. As far as I think it benefits both of them because both bullpens have been
it's equal. It's kind of a write-off.
Right? Both bullpens have been absolutely abused. So it's going to be nice for them. Then they can get
right back break, though, Eric. We don't play to Friday. It's only Sunday.
It's great for the pitching. That's fantastic. Now for the lineup, different story. Different story.
Yeah, coast to coast travel in this one, Eric.
I know.
Pacific to Atlantic.
You're going to have to cross a couple of time zones, but they're going to have a day off in between, so it's not a big deal. I'm not too concerned. You play 2 in LA, get a day off, fly to New York, then you play the next, and then you play the night of the next day. So I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Nah. Remember, this is it, man. This is the last series. Last series. That's it.
Yeah.
Hopefully you only have to travel once.
I don't think if you ask any of those players, you say, well, you got to do all that traveling. You're going to be tired. And screw you, man. We're in the World Series.
Yeah, it's different. It's one thing in the middle of a season where you're going back and forth all over the place. Okay, that could wear on you. But this is the World Series, man. They're ready to go, dude. They're gonna be feeding off adrenaline, dude.
You know something we haven't talked about, Eric? You talk about getting a bunch of 25-year-olds playing for the San Francisco Giants, building that way with
Oh,
you.
come on, man.
Look at the Dodgers. Aren't the Dodgers set for a few years to come, man?
Are they?
Oh, I think they are with Betts.
Freeman's pretty old. Betts. Where's Betts? 32? Hold on.
Oh, Betts will play till he's 40. Look at that guy, man.
Guys,
Come on, man. Come on, Eric.
He's 32. Still okay.
He's good, man.
Shohei is 30 or 31.
Cool. Top
So
of the lineup.
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
We don't have that depth. 1 to 5.
They still have about probably 3 years, somewhere around there. 3 years left.
Yep. Outman, Page.
He's just going to get the Mets to up the price, so the Yankees have to pay more. What about the Giants? I think the Giants are going to be in the middle of that. Oh, what about the Blue Jays? Yeah, there you go. What about the Blue Jays, Bronx?
Greg says Blue Jays won't even be in on them.
Hey, Bronx. By the way, do you live back east, or are you a West Coast guy who roots for the Yankees? Because if you're back east, I just want to get your opinion on the Blue Jays. Or maybe you know a little bit about the Blue Jays since they're in your same division.
American League East.
Yeah. Interested to see what you have to say about the Blue Jays. Because supposedly your Blue Jays got a lot of money too.
Oh, I'm coming down with something. Ugh. Got the... Are
the Blue Jays going to be... Hey, just make sure you keep Morrissey off of Twitter if Soto's in an airplane somewhere. Ooh, great question. RJ. I'm not worried. We got the best road record. Also, the Mets got a nice team, but they're no better than the Yankees. Or not better than the Yankees. Okay. What about Blue Jays, Bronx? Which manager, Roberts or Boone, do we think will manage their bullpen better? I see them both going through a ton of seeds and many, many trips to the mound. I advantage Boone. I know Yankees fans are hard on Boone, but I think Boone will outmanage Dave Roberts. That's just me.
Not much hope springing eternal. Mets are going after Soto. Guaranteed.
Oh, I'm sure. He. Come on, we're talking about Cohen here.
But Cohen,
I'll tell you one thing.
Aren't the Mets in a rebuild like every 2 years? A couple of years ago, we're all in. We got Senga. We're going.
I don't know. Let's think about this. Let's think about this. Who's going to be a freaking superstar? Vientos is going to be a freaking superstar. That kid is something else. And then you got okay. The Mets are not going to sign Alonso and Soto. Are you telling me that they let Alonso go, but then sign Soto?
I don't think so. I don't think they fire Roberts. Nope.
You don't think so?
No.
What if it's his fault for whatever moves he makes?
I don't think so. I think he's, the Dodgers, Eric, they get their man. He's there for 20 years plus. He's not going anywhere.
Maybe. I don't know, man. That's a good question. Honestly, I don't know. Benji and Johnny Owen would have a better understanding of that than us. Benji, you still out there, man?
Real competition for Soto will be the Yankees and the Blue Jays.
Mets will probably be in there too. Yeah, but that's the thing, Cohen, man. But do you think he lets Alonso walk and then sign Soto? You think that's what he does? Or do you think he has more loyalty to his guy, Alonso? I don't think they could get both, man.
I don't think
I
there's
don't think they could
loyalty.
get both.
Oh, Eric, that's an owner who wants to win. There's no loyalty there. You can go get.
Oh, he lives in the Bronx.
Go get me Soto,
dude. Right on. You're worried about the Blue Jays at all? At all about trying to? I think they let Pete go. No kidding. Wow. Wow. Interesting. Where do you think Alonso goes? If they let Alonso go to get Soto, which they could do.
I don't know, Eric. If the New York Mets let the polar bear go, this isn't a deep team, man.
There's a lot of fans.
You got to go out.
Did you watch the games in Citi Field? There's a lot of Alonso jerseys out there. A lot of people like Alonso.
Yeah.
Now he's a fan favorite.
Replace a Pete Alonso if you let him go. I can't see the Mets doing that. Saying, okay, we're all in on Soto, but we're going to let all the other pieces go. No. No. Yeah, Cohen can't afford both. There you go. That's the difference. Teams just go out and say, I want to win.
Cohen can afford both. Well, let's just say he could pay for both. There's no doubt about it. Whether he can afford it or not, he's going to be over to CBT again. That's what I'm guessing.
I don't think he cares, Eric.
I don't think he cares either, to be honest with you.
No concern.
Holy crap. If the Mets...
This is really going to be a big offseason where we honestly get a look now at what this ownership really if they stand by their word and they spend the cash. This is a big...
Nobody wants to play in Toronto.
Offseason, man.
I tell you what, dude. If the Mets sign Alonso and Soto, that you're telling me you got Lindor, Vientos, Alonso, Soto, Nimmo,
yep,
Iglesias,
but we got
Alvarez. He's turned it on the last
Chapman and Fitzgerald.
God. Oh, brother. Rams own.
We'll have a 326 leadoff.
I know who that is. Rams own. I know who SC. He's trying to say Santa Clara. Dodgers in 6, says the Rams. But the Mets don't have anyone to protect Soto. If they did, yeah, that's one of the things that's an issue with the Giants as well. And no pitching. Good point there, Grand Admiral. You can't. Yes, you could build a monster. I don't know, man. Look at the two teams that are in the World Series. They don't exactly have spectacular starting pitching. Is baseball taking a turn? I don't know. Is baseball taking a turn? Just get the monster lineups and just out pummel the opposing team. Oh, man, dude. Eric,
how late are you going on the show tonight now?
I don't know. Not much longer, probably.
I always hit the 1 hour mark, and that's it for me. But I am getting
I bet you are. I know what you're talking
peppered.
about.
It's funny. What am I? Is Carter scared of you? He always comes to, will Eric let me come on the show? Like I'm the middleman. Like I'm the middle guy here. I gotta go.
Oh, man.
He says, can I talk? He wants to talk to Eric about the dynamics of contracts. And I didn't respond. So he's like, oh.
The dynamic of contracts? I don't know.
I said, sure, go ahead. Let me know.
How about, you look, that's a topic we could talk about in the next 4 days because there ain't going to be nothing baseball related. It's going to be pretty damn slim pickings. So let's do that during the week sometime, Monday through Thursday sometime. Here we go. He goes, Soto is really happy in New York, but he wants to get paid. Holy crap. That's what have I been saying, Glenn? What I've been saying. The guy wants to get paid. This is Bronx boys. I don't know if you've visited our channel before, but this is what I've been saying. The one thing Soto wants to be, and I think you could vouch for this, one thing he cannot ever be in New York is he can never be the guy, right?
The man.
Aaron Judge is the man in New York, right? He is the guy, the captain. Soto will never achieve that type of quote unquote
Little
glory,
brother status.
right? Right. Exactly.
Little
The
brother.
Giants can sit there and say, you know what? You could be the man. Not only the man in San Francisco, but you could be the man in Northern California. Additionally, I think the Giants could pay. I think they could pay a whole hell of a lot more. Nestor Cortez, Nestor Cortez, that guy, he's funky, dude. He's funky. I think the Giants could do it for that simple fact. Make him the guy and pay him a shit ton of money. I think it could get done. PMG says Johnson doesn't want to pay. We'll soon find that out. PMG, we will soon find that out.
Yeah, I say it's a big off year. This is gonna be a true telling tale. Whether this team is gonna play with the big boys or we're gonna see more of, the status quo. What we've seen, Eric. Maybe you can talk about them spending all this money last off season, but what do we really get for it?
Soto could be the man with the Mets. Could be. There's no doubt about it. Yes, hope he could be. True.
If you don't make the postseason, it's losing baseball to me.
So what did the Giants do to be that much better? How do you tell me right now? What did the Giants do without signing Soto? Oh, no kidding, dude. Is that you, Jim? That freaking sucks, dude. It doesn't matter. Soto's going to stay in New York because the owner won't let Soto go. It's going to be interesting.
What did I tell you last night, though, Eric? You can't hold him hostage. You can't have a hostage taken.
Hey, Bronx. Ibrahim Khan, who's in our chat, by the way, had an interesting observation. He said yesterday, Albert Pujols won a World Series with the St. Louis Cardinals. That offseason, he left the Cardinals, who had just won a World Series, because of money, because he got paid.
They showed him the money.
Yes. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that someone comes in and offers more than what the Yankees are offering. Could you imagine that if the Giants lose out to the Yankees again? They lost out to Judge, and if they lose out to Soto, ooh, you want to talk about some bad press. But then again, I don't think the Giants ever announced that they were in on Soto. It's best to just keep that.
You keep that hush hush, man.
Keep that under wraps. 100%.
Yeah.
Damn, Jim. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you'll get that all figured out, man.
Yeah, I don't think Buster wants any fouls on the play. He's just gonna surprise you someday.
So again, here's a question: how did the Giants get better? If you don't get Soto, what did the Giants do to get better? You still could trade for Bichette, but who do you have?
Well, we got to do that anyway.
Yeah, you could do that anyways, right? So get Bichette. That's fine.
Anyway.
So who do you?
You still got to. He's still going to get the monster bat. You got to get the bat.
I know that. So who do they settle for? Anthony Santander in right field. What does that do for you guys?
I think he's better, Eric. I think he's better than Yaz.
Is that where we're going? He's better than Yaz?
Who else?
Right, you know what I'm saying? I know.
You just brought up Santander. Why? Because we're getting down to that's the best you can get.
That's what I'm saying. So what's
Soto to me, it's Soto.
It's Soto or broke, right?
Yes.
That's just come on, right?
About next year.
Yes, the first baseman is coming. The first baseman is coming with Eldridge, but we still don't know. We still need a DH as well. So you need a shortstop in Bichette. You need a right fielder, whoever that's going to be. Yeah, Santander is a premium Soler offensively. No thanks. That's what I'm saying, dude. I don't want Santander. Willie Adames? Do you want to get Willie Adames and trade for Bichette and then put Fitzgerald in right field? Does that do anything for anyone? Does that do anything for you guys?
And just think about it. Looking at the roster, Eric, on the scoreboard next year at the game, and you see Bichette, Adames, Fitzgerald. You're a 500 team at best.
Streets of LA are celebrating tonight's victory, says AA. What's up, AA? Hey, Dodger fans are welcome here. Yankees got money. They do. Especially at their one Soto hit, that big home run. So you're saying Yankees don't got, oh no, Yankees got money. There ain't no doubt about it. Not saying they got money. I'm just saying the Giants have a lot of it too.
But like you you said it last night, Eric. You get a team like the Yankees, you start spending big Judge bucks on Judge, Soto. All of a sudden, you're going to have a pittance at other positions.
Yeah.
But you still need, problem is we don't have that big bat. We need it. There's nobody in our lineup, even with Chapman, Eric, there's nobody in our lineup who's scared. Like, look at tonight's game. Look at all the games we've seen in the postseason. There's always bats in there that scare an opposition manager.
Yes.
We don't have
a
scare tactic to bring to the game.
No.
Now batting, Luis Matos.
Thanks, Rams.
Batting, Fitzgerald. They don't
Fair enough. Exactly. Bronx, 100%. Focus on the now, dude.
Nobody on our lineup.
Off season will take care of itself. Absolutely. You got to focus on winning that World Series.
Yeah, we're a few weeks out from even figuring out who's going to be here, what's going on.
Let's go blue.
We don't even have it. Eric, we need a GM.
What's good, guys? Doing well.
First. Let's get a GM.
Yeah.
Let's worry about that first. And then you can put out a call for Tom Murphy again. Oh, there he is there. Tom Murphy's scary. Yeah. Scares the hell out of me thinking he's going to be back. You want to say hi to Carter?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. He's in there.
I forgot about him.
I didn't even know you threw the link out there.
Well, I did it when you weren't looking.
Nice.
Well, when he's in the green room, when he finishes playing with himself, they're all.
I don't know what the hell.
Look at him. Now he's in the picture. He's gone. He's here. He's gone.
What's he in? Freaking solitary confinement? What the hell is that in there, man? It looks like a cement wall over there.
He's got to put that baseball away, man. He annoys me with that.
Bronx, you guys can sign Torres, Alonso, and Rizzo. Get out of here, Bronx. Now you're trolling us, dude. Oh, man, dude.
Come on, Abraham. You don't think the word shimmy and Soto go hand in hand?
Dude.
Two can play
Did
that.
you see Soto doing that during the entire series? Doing exactly what I said that he should be doing against Jim?
Eric, he did it before. He played it out the other night. Exactly what you said.
Exactly what I said.
He went deep.
Exactly. Did I not say that? That's the same scenario I gave if he's facing Ohtani. The same damn scenario. God.
The only thing missing so far in your prediction, I haven't seen the chopper fly by. Everything else.
No chopper. Oh,
everything else.
Speaking of which, guys, are you guys enjoying the drone coverage? I'm loving the drone coverage. Beautiful shots, man. When they have when there's a home run, they're like way up there and they're showing the ball. Dude, awesome coverage by Fox. Loving it, dude.
Oh, and I like Fox. You see, they've got the umpire cams. They've got the cams in the bases, and they've even got them in front of home plate in the dirt somehow.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But I'm loving those drone shots. Anyway,
seeing those base runners slide into the bag, and they're coming right into your living room.
Right at you. Yep.
Yeah.
One thing, cool. Bronx. One thing the Yankees don't have. They don't have McCovey Cove. Juan Soto could hit it to the damn ocean. You don't have an ocean where Juan Soto could hit a home run into. Just saying.
Oh, that splash hit counter will put a workout, Eric. There hasn't been a whole lot of activity in the last 3 or 4 years for that splash hit.
Yeah.
And I think there's been more visitor splash hits.
And Niners are finished. Yeah, that makes it even worse for Bay Area fans. Niners lose. Dodgers go to the World Series.
You know, Eric, with Dominguez coming up,
the
Yankees could afford to lose a Soto.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that.
Dominguez bat, man. See him popping home runs in the final few weeks of the season, man, just like they were just pills out there. Boom. I take Dominguez, to be honest with you.
Is Ayuk done? What was his injury? What happened? Fill me in, Greg.
I didn't watch football. I know I'm winning my
me
pool
neither.
this week. That's all.
Me neither. I just
watching I'm too much into baseball.
Yeah, just love baseball.
I watched the WNBA final tonight.
ACL. That's
so
tough.
Ayuk. See what happens?
Oh,
there?
He's done.
See,
done.
This is Snell all over again. When you don't get your training camp in, you're flirting with disaster.
It's a good point.
When are GMs gonna wisen up, man?
That's a good
So
point.
if you don't sign by the opening day of camp, screw you.
Holy shit.
How many pitchers do you see holding out and then they blow their arm? They're getting Tommy John. And now you got Ayuk in football. This is an epidemic among players, man.
Bay Area sports is taking a hit, dude. A hit. Whoo, boy.
All right, without further ado, I might be back later. I don't know. Talk to you. I'm going to watch the show for a bit. Oh, don't you.
Is this it? I'm glad your mic's off. Oh. I can't hear you, dude. Jesus.
I know. I'm not talking.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your weekly or your nightly comedy.
Were you in a penitentiary there? I can hardly hear you. It's an echo
I'm
chamber.
actually in the area between life and death. I'm in purgatory right now. It's actually pretty nice. I enjoy it down here.
Yeah, the beautiful view of the what are you, cement cavernous.
Yeah. It's a great look, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a great view too. It's a great view.
Yeah, the interrogation room. That's what it is. A great
No,
call,
this
Grand
is the
Admiral.
interrogation room. Man, this is where they actually torture people. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, this is a library, like a meeting room where students meet and just like work on stuff. I had one for this. I had one for tonight. But yeah. I mean, you know something, Glenn?
What?
This World Series is proof that hell is a real thing. But
I think we take a little break for a second. That was fun while it lasted. That was fun while it lasted. Thanks for coming on, Carter.
What did he say? He say anything?
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
I just went and warmed up my coffee, man. All of a sudden, freaking.
Yeah, you guys have at it for a few minutes, man.
oh my gosh.
What's up, man?
I am I'm actually here's what happened, Eric. I'm going to explain what happened to the people. So I saw who won tonight, and actually I'm right now in the little area. I'm in between life and death right now. I'm in purgatory. I'm in that little like white area, the gray area. So, and this is what it looks like. It's cement walls,
Looks like a two-way mirror, doesn't it, Eric?
Yeah. No, it looks like you're freaking in solitary confinement. That's what
It's
it
a
looks
two-way
like.
mirror. I think the fuzz picked him up or something over there, Eric.
No.
And he used his last call to come see us.
No, Bronx. I'm in Central California. I'm just south of Sacramento myself, Bronx.
Oh my goodness. I mean, so I watched the game. I watched the highlights actually, and this World Series is going to be proof that baseball is no, not baseball. What am I talking about? I mean, I'm talking about like God really hates us, doesn't he? I don't know. It seems to me that we're being gifted one of the worst World Series in an age because reasons. We could have had the Mets and the Guardians here. We could have had the Padres or the Phillies. We could have had another interesting story or a dynamic, but no, we had to go with the money teams. And yes, as you said, that's how the game goes. But
if the Mets went, they're a money team.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Right. Okay.
But then again, they didn't have expectations.
No, I think they had expectations. They just didn't fulfill them.
I don't know. It's so strange, the Mets this year, because they were planning to punt to 2025, and they were going to trade a lot of the players that we saw this series at the deadline.
There was talk of Alonso on the move.
Yeah, Alonso, Severino, Minaya, all these other guys were going to get traded, and because of that, I thought they were going to trade big at the deadline, and they were going to start bringing up all the younger players. That obviously didn't end up being the case because they were just too good for their own good in a lot of ways. So
too good for their own good. Too good for their own good. I like that. That sounds like a song.
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
I wanted to talk about the Soto contract and a lot of the other stuff because I think this is pretty clear. Juan Soto is going to get paid upwards of $600 million. That's pretty clear to me. I don't think it's going to be anywhere under that price. If they lowball him $1 short, another team's going to pay another extra $10 million. So I think the money is pretty set. It's going to be $600 mil plus. It all depends on two other factors. Your factor, Eric, which is, does he want to be the man on some other team? And the other factor, which is that team particularly ready for contention, or is he taking part in an experiment?
That's okay. And again, we don't know what's in the mind of Juan Soto.
That's true.
Again, I've said this. If it is intention to be the guy, if it's his intention to be on a World Series type caliber team, if we don't know, the one thing the Giants can do, I said there's only two things that they can do. They can sit there and make him the guy, and they can pay him a lot of money. Again, if that is his priority, I don't know if that's his priority or not. I have absolutely no idea.
I mean,
his priority
I thought
can be something totally different.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about this with Soto. One of the things that I think has been really consistent about him throughout his entire career, it's not just about him trying to get money, but one of the things that I've specifically seen about him from the minute he came up in Washington as a rookie when he was 19 and they won the World Series in his first year as a big leaguer, I don't think he ever wants to be on a team that's not contending. I feel like he just has that like taste for a World Series and he wants to have it constantly.
I can't blame him.
You can't blame him. And I think the team.
And if that's the case, he's going to stay a Yankee.
Yeah.
If that and he may stay. And honestly, if that's the case, he may stay a Yankee for even less than what the Giants could pay. But you know what? I like what Ibrahim said last night. Make him choose. Make him decide you're leaving money on the table to stay in New York.
Yeah.
It's up to him, man. It's 100% up to him.
Because I was mentioning this. The one thing that I've emphasized in particular about what is going on.
I have no idea who those are.
I have no idea, man.
My pickup of the day.
Oh, your pickup of the day.
Cool.
My pickup of the day.
House of Pain. Oh, Brian Wilson's freaking walk-up music.
Sealed.
Jump.
Brand new, man.
Nice.
Very cool. I love Brian Wilson's freaking music.
Yeah. But I think
let me begin.
Yeah. I think the other thing that I was going to emphasize, it's just slipped my mind. What was it? Oh no, I think it's just left me.
We're talking about if he wants to be a world champion. He's got that taste in his mouth.
Right. So I was going to say about that, like, if he leaves like $50 million on the table to stay a Yankee, like let's just say he takes like a slightly less than what we think the market value is going to be for him. Instead of $600 million, he goes a little less. Like, and then I would say like we have to give him more money, like an incentive to stay, or not an incentive to stay, but a reason to leave. I mean, like an A-Rod contract. I mean, because if you look at Alex Rodriguez, I think this is the biggest example in my opinion. When he was with the Mariners, they were constant contenders for like 10 years with him, Griffey, and all these other great players like Edgar Martinez. But he said, I don't want to do that. I want to go get paid on some other team and be the man. So he went to Texas, who paid him, I think, $250 million over 10 years.
No, I thought it was 225, and then he go to Yankees for 250 or something like that,
they,
right?
Yeah, they traded
something like that.
Yeah, something along those lines, basically. But yeah, it's basically, I think with Soto, I do feel like there's possibility of him coming here. I do think so.
I think there's a way.
It's about this, though.
100%. 100%.
I mean,
you got to make him say no.
Yeah.
But one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to get into a back and forth with the Yankees. Don't get in a back and forth. Just say, this is how much we're going to pay you. If you want it, that's great. If you don't, then okay, that's fine. Then you want to be elsewhere. That's okay. What if you do that whole matching, all you're doing is you're just helping out the Yankees. You're not, because all he's doing is using you at that point.
Yeah. And now I remember. Now I remember what I was going to say about the Yankees in particular. The issue with the Yankees, in my opinion, paying Soto is very simple. Hal Steinbrenner is not his dad. He's not his dad. That's one thing I've realized from watching the Yankees over the years. He's not like his dad. He doesn't want to pay so much money to players all the time. He specifically said at the beginning of this year,
I don't want to pay down. I've heard that. He said that in the beginning of the season. Steinbrenner said that they don't want to pay as much. They want to reduce their payroll.
Yeah, so that's what I was basically going to say. Like, how does one cut payroll and keep one of the best stars in baseball? It's just not feasible. I mean, so yeah, he could cut payroll and say, okay, we're going to offer you this much money and maybe we'll like defer it like, I don't know, a couple years, and then we'll start paying you what you're really worth. But
okay,
it's just not feasible.
Seeing a few things in the chat that I need to address. I talked a little bit about yesterday. People are talking about the nightlife in New York versus San Francisco. You know what? That shit doesn't matter to a professional baseball player, guys. You're playing a game every single day. You ain't got time to go do that shit, man. You do that shit on the off season. And the off season, it doesn't matter where the hell you're playing because you hop on a plane and go wherever the hell you want in the off season.
Exactly.
Right? During the season, it doesn't matter where the hell you are. Remember, only half the games are played at home. The rest of the half are played on the road. That shit don't matter. That's why I'm saying it doesn't matter if there's a quote-unquote Dominican population in New York. I get it. Maybe there is something to it. But you're playing baseball. You're not caring about those other things. The off season is where you will go enjoy, quote-unquote, your life. During the season, it's 162 games, guys. You're worried about preparing for the next game.
I mean, yeah.
I'm taking all that out of consideration. Those are fringe things. The big things are getting paid. The big things is, do you want to be the guy? The big things is, do you want to be on a championship type team? Another thing, of course, do you get along with the organization? Maybe the people on the team you don't, for some reason, you have some kind of personal beef with. That shit about the nightlife, about there's a Dominican population, and that's fringe to me. That's fringe. You want to talk about the bigger things, guys. That's what you need to do.
No, the thing is about that notion, it's certainly something that could be factored in, but it's not going to be one of those big factors. I mean, look at Corey Seager and Marcus Semien when they got paid by the Rangers. I mean, obviously Arlington isn't a bad town, but
they got paid.
Sorry?
They got paid.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point. I mean, like, it's not like New York, obviously, or even like Miami.
No, I get it.
Yeah,
I understand that. But you're worried about, you're a professional baseball player. You're not a tourist.
Exactly.
You're there to do one thing, play baseball and win games. Yeah. It's not about freaking going out to a freaking nightclub and seeing the sights, man. That's not what it's about.
Exactly.
Do that in your off season. And at that time, it don't matter whether you're playing with the freaking Toronto Blue Jays or freaking the San Diego Padres. You get on an airplane, you go wherever the hell you want, man.
No, that is my point. Because, like, at the end of the day, Semien and Seager, that's my specific example, they got paid. It's not like they got paid. Yeah, yes. Because at the end of the day, you're playing baseball. You're playing baseball. You're playing a game, you know? So you might as well enjoy that. I mean, you don't have to go out for a nightlife or have all these other things when you're playing a game for a living. I mean,
and here's the thing. And if that is a player's priority about the nightlife and about this,
No, we don't even want them.
Don't want you. Don't want you.
if it's all about the nightlife,
If it's about coming to an organization and playing your best ball and wanting to win, okay, welcome aboard. With
And
open
teams
arms.
are making a stand about that, Eric. Look what the Cincinnati Reds did at the end of the season. Sent a guy to A-ball who was an everyday stud in their lineup.
Oh, no. Nationals.
Or
CJ
Nationals.
Abrams.
Beg your
Oh,
pardon.
yeah,
I meant to say Nationals.
CJ.
I'm
Yep.
sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. See what
Yeah.
happened to him?
Prime example.
Oh,
Guy showed up
nightlife.
to the
Let's go
ballpark
to the
and go
casinos.
gamble until 8 in the
Thank
morning.
you.
And what do they do? You're going to
You're out.
A-ball.
See ya.
Decided to go
See ya.
gamble.
Gone.
I mean,
Get out of here.
Don't gamble recklessly. That is one thing I'd say to every baseball player. Just don't be a reckless person. Keep your head down and work. That's what's going to make you a lot of money. And then the fun part can happen. I mean, come on. It's like you said, Eric, you can go anywhere the hell you want after the season's over, after October's over, if you're contending.
Carter jumping on the Eric bandwagon tonight. God, you guys in agreement? I'm a big happy family here.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing
I
wrong.
like
man.
it.
I mean,
Makes
Yeah.
sense, right? Makes sense.
I don't disagree. I'm completely in agreement in this situation. Yeah.
I see people talking about Ozuna's not coming. First off, there's only one reason why Ozuna's not coming here.
Yeah.
He is. Yeah, domestic violence.
Famously,
That ain't flying in San Francisco.
No, Eric. See, here's the thing. He is actually such a respectful person to his wife. He's never done anything wrong to his wife whatsoever.
No.
As you can see, my voice is dripping with sarcasm.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's not coming here. No chance.
No.
Certainly a good player, but bad
Absolutely.
person. Bad person.
And the thing is, yeah, well, he'll be a great DH, but
It would be fantastic. Fantastic DH. I mean, but you got to take things like that into consideration. I mean,
Exactly.
you want the right characters in your ball club. I mean, like when you have a guy.
Eric, speaking of character, all right, Burns. People are talking to the Snell. Burns. Who do you want?
That's so tough. Oh my god.
I like Snell.
because both of them are different pitchers.
Because when you're looking at Snell, that's strikeouts. That's strikeouts at a consistent rate. You have with Corbin Burns, you also get strikeouts, but he's a little different. He's a bit more rounded. He also doesn't walk as many people. Snell walks a lot of guys. With Burns, you're probably going to get more innings at a consistent rate. That's obviously helpful. But when I watch Snell, he's such a dominant lefty. Like he honestly destroys all of his competition when he's on his form, and he can literally be the best player in baseball when he's on his form.
Yeah,
But-
I don't think you can compare the two.
Yeah, that's just very uncomparable. But if you ask me what I wanted out of a player, after I watched Snell this year, I was so impressed with how he bounced back from a lot of the problems that he had to start the year. If I was going to pick one of the two, probably Snell. But
Snell over, I mean, Burns is being talked up, and I don't think he's no Snell.
yeah, the problem with Burns is that he can have a lot of really bad stretches. Snell can have bad stretches too, yes, but his peaks are better than Corbin Burns' peaks, in my opinion.
In 1 year, he's got a no-hitter and has won a Cy Young Award.
Yeah.
I mean, what more do you want? Are you going to compare him to pitchers elsewhere in Major League Baseball? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing about Snell too. And again, this is a very small factor, but the way him and Patrick Bailey worked together in the time they were so cerebral. It's not even funny. Like that no-hitter was, I didn't think for a second they were going to get a hit.
And I'm not worried about what you said about him eating innings. I mean, Burns eating innings. I think that's baseball yesterday. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
Webb 8 innings this year, but he's
Webb's not a dominant pitcher. He's
Right.
a good pitcher. He's a great pitcher, but he's not.
Well,
A dominant pitcher.
I am not in the camp where I cannot sit and say, yeah, Snell no hitter, yeah, Cy Young Award winner, yeah, but I want Burns. No, I want Snell.
No,
ahead of
yeah,
Burns.
I trust Snell. I really like Snell though. It's just he's he's just so dominant. Whenever he has his stuff going, it's like you don't think a guy is going to hit him.
And if the organization does the right thing, then you don't need a pitcher to go 7 or 8 innings anymore in Major League Baseball. Yeah. As Eric goes to our traditional stat board.
Yeah. Let's just see.
Even then, the
WAR
in favor.
Blake Snell has an advantage. Games, pretty damn same.
Wow. ERA and ERA
games
plus.
started.
Those numbers, man.
Innings pitched. Win-loss. I don't care about win-loss saves. ERA, same. ERA plus, exactly the same. Strikeouts, Snell has more.
Difference. Wow.
But he also has more games, too. He's also got more games.
Yeah, but
not by a whole lot, but yeah, he's got a few. K percentages almost the same. Look at the walks, though.
Yeah, the walks are a little high. I will say the walks do.
So you tell me. I'd be happy with either, guys. Honestly, I'd be happy with either.
I mean, walks. If you don't walk too many, I'm perfectly fine with you walking people. It's just about.
I don't like walking people. You're giving away a free base, man. I don't like
that's
that.
true. It's just with Snell. If he can be good, like he can, like I can disregard walks if he is better than not. If he doesn't give up walks more often than not. I mean, yeah, that's 10%. That's not great, but certainly like you could do worse.
And who's younger?
Snell.
Burns or Snell?
No. That's Burns. Sorry.
Burns is
29.
Yeah,
29.
Burns is younger. I think Snell is what, 31, 32? Fried is another good one. Here, I'll bring him up too. Hold on one second.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing though. I think Baltimore this offseason is going to spend a lot of money, actually. I'm willing to bet on it because after they got rid of Peter Angelos, they finally look like a team that's competent. So I think this offseason, the O's spend a lot.
Holy shit. Okay.
Fried?
This is why I said Max Fried.
I mean, yeah, that guy's really good. He's really good. I like him. He's
a lower ERA, a better ERA plus. Doesn't have the strikeouts, but look at the walks and look at the ERA, because this is what it's about, right? With a starting pitcher, it's about not allowing runs. Is it nice to have a lot of strikeouts? Sure, but it's also nice to not score runs against the guy. I mean, come on, man.
Oh, yeah, and look at what Grand Admiral said.
Fried is represented by CAA Sport Busters Agency. Oh, there we go. Could be a link there. There could be a link there. Grand Admiral, that's great. And to be honest with you, I would not be disappointed with either. Any three of those guys would be fantastic.
Yeah, and Max Fried also, he's in between Snell and Burns. He's 30 on the dot. So that's pretty feasible. He doesn't walk that many people. That's another thing.
And one thing I like about him, he's a lefty. He's a lefty.
You need a lefty. You need that one southpaw who can throw hard.
Yeah, FIP, fielding independent of pitching or something like that. Yeah, something like that. I think doesn't that take in consideration of your defense behind you, right? Fielding independent of pitching. Yeah.
He's also
you probably could get away with just signing him for 4 years, right?
He's maybe a winner.
5. I mean, 35 isn't bad, to be honest with you. Pitching to your 35 is okay. Once you get past 35, that's when you start getting in a little bit of trouble. Give him a 5-year deal, man.
Yeah.
How much would it cost? Probably 25. Oh, he might be more than 25 million a year, huh?
Yeah.
How much do you think he's taking?
He's from Los Angeles too, which is a bit of a weird. Again, that doesn't matter too much, but it's like he was a Dodger fan, so it's like,
oh shit.
It's like
actually that doesn't really matter when you're a kid.
But it's
look
like
at Aaron Judge. He was a Giants fan, and look where he wound up staying.
There you go. He was a Giants fan, and he turned us down anyway. So, but yeah, it's
lower the FIP, the better. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all three of these guys would be absolutely fantastic. Like, you can't go wrong. You could literally pick any of them, and I'd be like, sure, that's cool. I mean, like, but from what I've seen from Snell this year, I would take him. I would take Snell.
Fried and Snell wouldn't be too bad, Eric.
No, it wouldn't be. 2 lefties
with a Bo Bichette, a little Soto sprinkled on top. Thank you.
I don't
very
think
much.
you could get all three of those because you 3 free agents. I don't know if they could afford that.
The free
That's
agents
way
are,
too much.
yeah, that's a lot of money.
They can afford
So
that.
Freed's 25.
No, they can't. They're at like 200 million.
They can afford that.
Or
Yeah,
you could
you can,
you
but
know what the CBT is? 241.
That's a lot of
Not
money.
family ties.
Like if you go over that competitive balance tax, they're going to start hitting you hard. That's going to be an issue.
Now,
But
if you're going to be able to get under it in the next couple of years, it's fine. It's not much of a big deal. But
because we're going to be offloading contracts soon, so that'll be interesting. But yeah,
and they might be hanging the hat on that international guy. Supposedly the Giants are supposed to get the #1 international draft pick, right? Something like that. They just
Really?
talked about that, in the offseason. Supposedly they're going to sign, but the kid's only 16 years old. So
yeah, that's
take
way
that for what it's
too-
worth.
yeah.
You're talking 5+ years down the road. So that's not factoring in what's going to be happening here in the near future. Not at all.
I mean, yeah, that's going to be.
I know a lot of people are high on
Idea.
Adames, man. I'm just not high on Adames. I'm not. I'd rather have Bo
Adames,
Bichette.
I would take Bichette because here's the thing about Adames.
I would rather have Bo Bichette. That's just me.
Like Adames, that's power, but Bichette's a better average hitter when he's healthy. That's the thing. And the thing is, I think if we were going to try and get him from Toronto, it would be more simple because he's had a really bad year. But by his standards, he's had a really bad year. So
Yeah, he had a really good year.
yeah, we could try and talk to Toronto about something like not that expensive.
And why would you go after a guy who hits 15, 18, even 20 more home runs a year in that other ballpark?
It won't take much
When
to
you
get
can have a
Bichette.
300 hitter who hits in our big pitcher-friendly ballpark.
Yeah, I mean,
I
that's
want to see
looking
a
at Bichette,
90
that's
hitter
like-
over
Bichette's
a guy
going to
who
be a
has
free agent in
15
26. It
home
won't
runs.
take much
Yeah.
to get him.
Yeah,
Will not take
that's
much.
the thing. He's going to be a free agent, and he hasn't had a good year. So
Again,
that's two things going for you.
that's if the Blue Jays are willing to trade him.
I think the Blue Jays would
I
ask.
think the
for
Blue
change.
Jays if the Blue Jays don't trade him, they're going to be in trouble. They will be in trouble. If they try and stand pat with their current guys, they will be in trouble, in my opinion. So they got to
There's also
try.
decisions too. Look, if you're the general manager of the Toronto Blue Jays, you're asking yourself, are we in on Soto?
I mean, that's the thing, though.
Who you keep, who you deal, who you sign is all dependent on the big bat.
I mean, I'm looking at their top players: Gosman, Laddie, Bichette, Kirk, Springer. I mean, Springer might go, but he's got an albatross, so I don't think a lot of teams are going to take that. Then you look at like Kirk, he's a developmental guy. Bichette, again, that's going to be a trade to somewhere, I think. Vladdy is the biggest question mark in my opinion because he is a superstar. And
He ain't leaving
gonna be-
Toronto.
I think he'll be a lifer there.
Yeah, he's a
I
lifer.
don't see him.
They need him.
I don't see Vlad. They're gonna have to play. They're gonna have to pay him.
If they get rid of Vladdy, it's over. The
I'm gonna be
experiment that
surprised
had
if they
been-
extend him in the offseason. Would not be
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah. So if they lose him, it's
Totally
over.
agree.
Everything they ever tried to do this year or the last few years, it's over if they lose him. So
And I heard he likes it in Toronto, right?
He loves
Doesn't
it
he?
there.
yeah, I mean his dad was on the Expos for a while.
He's a
He likes
Canadian man. He
Canada.
doesn't. He wants to play in Toronto.
Yeah, there you go. I mean,
That's the difference.
Why, Eric? Why does he want to play in Toronto, Eric? Because he is the man.
He is the man.
he
He'll
is
make
the
big coin.
he's the
He's
got
best.
it all.
He would be the best baseball player in Canada.
Face of the franchise up there for many, many years to come.
Yeah. Best baseball player in Canada, easily. I mean, like, his dad was there, Vlad Guerrero Sr. with the Expos. He got traded to the Angels. I mean, he's got reason to stay. Connections, roots there. I mean, like,
True.
yeah. If I
No
were
doubt
him, I
about
would
it.
probably stay. I'm going to get paid. Like you said, what's the company's name that owns the Blue Jays?
Rogers Communications.
Rogers.
They're going to dish. They'll dish out as much as he wants. They're going to back up a Brinks truck for him.
Real maple syrup. Yes, PMG.
There you go.
Maple Serple, best in the world.
But yeah. I
I
mean,
go out and tap a tree every.
but
fall.
yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
yeah. But I would ask this to
Stick a
you
bucket
guys.
out there?
Like,
Yeah, hang the bucket off there. Yeah.
there you go. I would ask this to you two. Besides everything we've talked about already, who would be like a certain free agent where you'd be like, oh yeah, I want that guy.
Olsen,
Like
Nate.
this one particular player.
Smarties, ketchup chips. Get my ketchup chips.
The fuck are you talking about? Ketchup chips?
I get my ketchup chips.
What the hell are ketchup chips?
Ketchup chips.
Ketchup chips?
You have best chips in the world, man. And coffee crisp bars.
Like this stuff? Like this stuff on
Oh,
chips.
woman.
Are you talking about ketchup?
This stuff? Like this stuff on chips.
Ketchup flavor, ketchup chips. You know, you got barbecue, sour cream and onion, ketchup. Ketchup are like world renowned.
Yeah, but those are meant to go on chips. This is not. This goes on fries.
Ugh. Oh.
No.
Oh.
I
got it.
No.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Started with the packet.
There was a woman over at the superstore yesterday afternoon around 2:00. I was getting my water. I'm trying to cut down on the soda. So I went and got a couple of jugs of water. And she was coming out with, I said, what are you throwing a party? She came out with 3 cases of ketchup chips. And she was shipping them down. Her son plays, which sport? Lacrosse at Troy University. And he took a bag down, and now everybody on campus wants ketchup chips.
Ketchup chips.
You know that event I'm going to in less than 2 weeks, Eric, in Mexico? The emails
Sponsored by ketchup chips.
Yeah. Pack some ketchup chips or ketchup Pringles.
What?
I'll have to send you over when I get back. Hey, when I get back to the Bay Area, I'll send you over a can of ketchup Pringles.
Ketchup
What do you
chips?
think?
Ketchup chips.
None
That
for
sounds
Carter.
communist to me.
None for Carter. I'll give you-
Communist.
That sounds communist to me, man.
Communist is crazy.
He's a communist.
That's a communist.
You know, no, Glenn knows where I'm going with that.
Carter doesn't know what you're talking about.
No,
No,
he
I know
doesn't.
what you're talking about. The scene in the Field of Dreams.
Oh, look at that.
No, we've
He does
educated
know.
him. There you go.
Yeah.
Man,
I guess we stayed
you
on
guys
Carolina.
pressed me to do it. I'm watching the movie. I did it.
I thought one of you guys were going to belt out the other night watching you guys after I parted ways. One of you guys, you want to step out?
Step outside.
Fine. I was waiting for that line.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, Drew, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
That was on again today. My God, they show that one over and over and over and over and over. Every day it's on.
I saw the Christmas They Never Forgot.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Oh,
It's-
you know what?
That
Oh,
was sort of vignettes though.
you
That's-
know, it was really good. Was
No,
Doritos
Tim, no
had the
mustard.
spicy mustard chips. Now that was pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Good stuff. But it was like limited, and it's only
Is
in
that
a.
what
It
they do
wasn't
in
in a big
college
bag.
these days? You live on the ketchup packets? What do you do
We
for
live on
energy?
DoorDash. We live on DoorDash, basically.
That's all they're feeding them in the penitentiary, Eric. The days of water and bread are gone.
No days of.
Man, it looks cold in there. Doesn't it look dingy and cold?
It's actually pretty nice.
And the lighting keeps making your lighting is fluctuating. The walls look yellow. I'm like,
No, they do look yellow. It's a weird light that they have here. It's cheaper because the university's not trying to waste too much money.
there you go.
Holy crap, Glenn! You've been in Saskatoon too long, or wherever
Not
you're
in Saskatoon, so you're on the wrong track, Johnny T.
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg. Yeah, it's almost here.
Wait, how did the Sharks do tonight? Shoot, I'm gonna
They
check.
lost again.
Again?
Yeah, 0-3-3. Or no, 0-4-2. Sorry.
Man, we are-
0-4-2.
Now I know what it's like to be a fan of a really bad team.
Oh,
That's
they're
tough.
bad.
That's tough.
They're bad, but this is how you get better.
Yeah.
This is how you get better. You lose, you get the draft picks. Teams like the Houston Astros. You suck real bad. And then, guess what?
In a couple of years, you start playing pretty damn good.
Yeah. Man, what the
Every team
Astros
does,
did
Eric.
is
Every team who gets the big draft picks end up bouncing back nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
man. I what they did was so
Unless you get
impressive.
Ohio State, yeah.
Like I went over their decisions they made.
Yeah,
It's some of the
Pittsburgh.
smartest stuff I've ever seen.
PMG
Correa.
says Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh stole. Pittsburgh got the first round pick And it was supposed to be the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. Who'd they get? Sid the Kid. Do you know Sid the Kid, Eric?
Nope.
Oh, Sidney Crosby.
Oh, I got you.
Sid the Kid.
Crosby, yeah. Man, that Pittsburgh team really dominated for a few years there. We're really good.
My buddy was their goaltender. Won 3 cups.
Very cool.
3 championships.
Yeah. Man, that team, yeah. I know a lot of Pittsburgh Penguins fans, so.
Anyway, I've had it with you two. I'm heading out.
Yeah, I'm ready to get out of here, man.
I'll see you tomorrow if we have to. But next game, Friday night, Dodgers Yankees World Series 24 season. Can't wait.
Yeah, buddy. All right, Carter. We'll catch you on the next one, dude.
See you later, Carter.
See you guys.
See you.
All right, Eric. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell we're going to talk about. Maybe we go back to Giant Sports Talk Live for the 4 days, and then we go back to playoff sports talk once the World Series talks. Maybe something like that.
Yeah, and Eric, I'm quite content. You want to do the show, man. I don't want to go down here for an hour and a half to go. We're talking about the same stuff over and over and over and over and over again every freaking night, man.
I know, dude. It's kind of like a broken record.
Although it's kind of a bounce back. Carter's changing his tune tonight. I agree, Eric. I agree. I agree with you, Eric.
No, but honestly, I'm not saying anything that's not like totally out of left field. I'm trying to make sense out of all of this. That's all I'm trying to do.
We got to get Soto. Let's go get Bichette and Jedediah Mumford. And then we're all set, man.
There you go. Yeah, that guy could throw a fastball.
Oh, yeah. Picks off those chicken hawks, man.
Yeah, he does. Man, he has some ownage. He's got some ownage against the green. He's got some ownage against the Green Stockings.
Yep. No gambling on the game.
No.
Although, bingo. The church has bingo, so.
Yeah, they got turkey raffles. Oh, man. Anyways, yeah.
What's on the agenda post playoff sports talk live? What are you doing? What's on your viewing pleasures tonight?
I have no idea. We'll see.
I got to get the news ready here. Public news service is just about ready.
Fun.
So I got to get the news ready for the morning. My work is never done. I'm overdue for sleep. I only slept like 2 hours and I had to go to the record show.
No, that's right.
Dude.
All right. Did you just want to come on tomorrow at 8:00? I don't know how you want to do this for the next couple of days since it's going to be kind of baseball, unless some breaking news happens over the
tomorrow night at 8. All right, guys. See you guys tomorrow night.
What we're going to talk about? Who knows? It's going to be baseball related one way or another.
Giants Sports Talk Live makes its short debut this week.
Yes, it does. All right, guys. See you tomorrow night. Thanks for
by the way, before we go, Eric, very important. Very important.
Go for it.
If you guys are in the mood, in the need for a new credit card, visit bettercreditcards.com. You can choose from the various credit cards available. Choose the one that is right for you. Where? bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com. Duxwell Printing have the best printing services in the Bay Area, and they can get it done lickety-split. Lefty's best merch. They even have Wilmer Flores. They might be going on sale soon, too. Visit them. Jim and the boys at Lefties. Those are our proud sponsors, and as much as Signatures, they sponsor us, we sponsor them. Signatures for Soldiers, giving back to the community.
Good stuff, man. Absolutely.
I'll see you tomorrow night, guys.
All right,
Peace
guys.
Out. Have a great Monday, and enjoy.
Appreciate all the discussion we had with the chat. Enjoy talking to you guys. It's always fun. It's never a dull moment.
First class chat, best chat. Best
all of
chat on the web.
YouTube them.
In our own little kingdom.
There you go. Welcome to the fraternity.
No Soto, but we have our kingdom.
All right, guys. See you tomorrow night. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.